Hi there, this is Chris from Money Hub, and this video looks at when to consider debt consolidation and how to determine when to avoid it. So the big question here is what's the affordability on it? Because many people think that a 12.99% interest rate is cheaper than a 15% interest rate. But if the 15% interest rate has 1 year to run on it and you're going to repay the loan off in 1 year versus taking off the 12.99% at 7 years, then it's likely that the interest rate is going to be, well, sorry, the total interest cost is going to be much higher with the cheaper loan. What we want to do is use the ChatGPT tool. We find this is the more effective method than just using a cold spreadsheet or a Google sheet, because we want people to be able to talk to the tool, trust it, and whilst it's not significant use of things on Money Hub being ChatGPT or like AI, we are familiar with the fact that it does help people and just gives them confidence. So I'm going to now walk through using the script and just help you to make an informed decision based on your own financial needs. So first up, let's go straight into the tool. So what you can see here is just the standard ChatGPT. I'm going to paste in the script, which you can get from YouTube down below, and we're going to work through our specific loans. So what this says, it says the template, and then we've got a script there. Hello, it says I need help calculating the cost for some debt and comparing them to a consolidation offer. Right, so here are the details. So if we have a credit card, say we have $10,000 on it, and the interest rate is 24%, we can change that. And going the way that you will have to estimate how long you want to pay it off or how long you think it'll take you. We suggest just doing 3 years. That's usually quite a good goal. Some people have much larger balances and they don't see it being realistic, but we do believe, and we've certainly got guidance around it, that 3 years is actually achievable, despite the fact that the interest rates can be high and the repayments, even the minimum repayments, can seem as though you're not getting anywhere. That is something that we believe is a good place to start. For the car loan, what you can do here is you can say, okay, I've got a car loan and I've got it for $18,000. The interest rate I pay is 13.5%. And you can say I've got 2 years left on that to run. But this is the amount which is currently the balance. So all of these are the balances which you now owe. It's not what you first signed up to, because of course you would have repaid some. These are the balances. So far the debt's up to $28,000, and then you have a personal loan you can see here, and I will say that is $12,000, and the interest rate on that is, let's go, it's a bit high, so it's 18.99%. So here we've got $40,000 worth of debt, and what you have been offered, you can compare that. So there's a $40,000 debt balance, debt consolidation offer, and the interest rate that they're offering is going to be 17.99%, and it's going to be a term of 5 years. So that's all right. We're not going to change anything there. And then the prompt is, please calculate the total cost of paying these debts separately and the total cost if consolidated. And so it's going to compare the different, the different costs for all the car loan, the personal loan, and as well as the credit card. And then it's going to compare that to the total cost of having $40,000 with a 17.99% interest rate over 5 years. So let's just push enter and let that do its magic. Of course, we can always check these numbers using our tools. We've linked those down below in the video, the amortization calculators for credit cards and for car loans and personal loans and everything like that. But this is just a really good way to start things off. So it is going to look a bit complicated, but let's not worry about the maths too much. Let's just go through the process. So we can see that it's taking in your inputs. So these were the debts, which I said, and we've got the car loan and we've got the personal loan, and then we compare that with the debt consolidation offer for the $40,000, and it's now going to come up with a total price of the existing debts and how long, uh, how much interest that we expect to pay on that, and then it's going to compare it to the debt consolidation offer. So we will wait for this. It is a bit slow at this time of night, I think, primarily because the US has opened up and, Europe's opened up and there's a bit of demand, but it's usually pretty reliable. So in this case, we can see that the total debt, so the credit card, if you do pay it off over 3 years, and the car loan, you continue to make those payments, and then the personal loan, you have to manage all these different payments per month, or maybe they're per fortnight, but the total cost of paying the debt separately is going to add up to $49,000, which is the number, and that will be across 2 to 3 years. Of course, you'll still be paying back the credit card once the car loan's repaid and the personal loan, but that's something to be aware of. With regards to the debt consolidation loan, that is $40,000 for 17.99%, and it's over 5 years. So it seems convenient. It seems like a lower interest rate. It's cheaper than the credit card. It's cheaper than the personal loan. It's a little bit more than the car loan, but the driver is, over 5 years. If we go down now to see that, it says that the monthly payment's going to be that, but the total cost over 5 years is going to be $60,000 or close to $61,000. So if you don't do your debt consolidation, it's going to cost $49,000. But if you do it, you're going to have a lower payment, a lower interest rate than most of the debts, but it's going to cost you around $11,000 more. This is really, really important. So paying the debt separately is cheaper by just under $12,000, which is so significant. It gets you out of debt quicker by keeping to the plan, and you avoid this whole bad situation of using debt consolidation loans for convenience, but getting stuck with a lot more expensive debt over the term. So that's the process. As I said, we've included the script down below. You can input your own debts and your own terms. Please sign up for ChatGPT. It is free. This one was using the ChatGPT 4. Of course, these things keep being upgraded. So by the time you use it, it could be ChatGPT 4.0, it could be further enhanced. But just use the script and, of course, check everything. We've got the right calculators here, so you can have a look at things like our credit card debt, our credit card debt amortization calculator, and sort of other calculators too. But we really just want you to be able to have the confidence to make informed choices using these type of tools for a background. It's just a lot friendlier than using a spreadsheet, and it just gives you more familiarity if you have questions. Thank you very much for watching. If you do have any questions, please let us know in the comments below. We want our guides to be as comprehensive as possible, and it really helps us when we hear from people and we can improve them and promptly answer as well. Thank you very much, and best of luck with your debt consolidation loan choices.